Hey, what is going on? This is Tim from 2 a.m. Later. I'm here to give you my EDGE Spotlight video, just show you a little bit of the ins and outs of how I got started into welding and what I do on a daily basis and what I continue to do. All right, everybody, so my name's Tim. I've been a welder for about 4 years now. I have no school background. I was only taught by my peers and coworkers at the shop that I work at currently, which is AMS Performance. I've only done a little bit of flux core welding. The first moment I ever got interested into welding was when I wanted to modify one of my exhausts on my cars. I just wanted to chop the muffler off, and taking it over to my buddy's shop where he had a flux core welder. I didn't know anything. I've never touched a torch. I've only watched videos. This was, 2008, 2009, honestly. And I've never, seeing YouTube and all of the custom fab projects from race channels and stuff like that on cable television really showed it's one thing from seeing it on a screen to actually doing it in person. And when actually striking the arc for the first time really piqued my interest, but I didn't have the finances to actually start it on my own. So currently I work at a shop over here in Chicagoland, Illinois by the name of AMS Performance. I am the production supervisor now. I had started off about 4 years ago as a shop hand and learning on lunch with other EDGE Army member Johnny Dabbs. I was really interested in learning firsthand, but I had the opportunity. I saw the door, I opened it. I had to go see. So after learning how to weld, the AMS saw my interest and saw my skill set actually improving, and were interested in putting me into the apprentice program. So the apprentice program, I was in it for about a year. And honestly, the apprentice program didn't last long because they saw the leadership skills that I have from previous jobs, really showed that I can be a production supervisor. I still do production every day. There are a lot of big projects that this company has done that I have got my hands on personally. And I do my fair share of custom projects. Along with other fabricators at the shop, I do take majority of the custom work at AMS Performance. What are my plans for the future? So right behind me is my personal shop. I do a lot of custom projects by myself. I've had a couple customers come through here. I've done a couple odd jobs here and there. I just renovated this starting in July, and this is March as we're doing this video. So I would definitely say in the near couple months, this shop will grow. I have gotten a lot of the equipment to mimic and replicate what I do on a daily basis over at AMS Performance, but in my own fashion here, to vehicles that we don't work on at my daily job. Because we work on V10s and Huracans, R8s, GTRs, and Infinities. It's kind of easy. I just want to work on Civics and drift cars and do roll cages. That's my big plan. Is like I want to do a lot of structure work. I want to do a lot of cage and roll bars and bash bars. I'm a drifter. I like drift cars. Cars, they get smashed. They have to be replaced. I see that as an opportunity to make something of myself and create my own little product line off of vehicles that I like, but also in the industry that I love. So drifting, one of the biggest cars out there are BMWs. I am building a BMW, so I'm going to be building parts for that because that's a vehicle that I have with my own space. So that's the plan. I want to build cool stuff. I want to keep this going. I want to build my own brand, and I want to start my own thing. So this is Tim from 2 a.m. Later. I'll check y'all later.